Hello guys, and welcome to my YouTube channel once again. So I took a trade on crash 1000 index, and you can see it's currently running and in over $100 in profit. Let me try to close the trade so you can see it is about $140 in profit, still running. Excuse me. And my target is about $800, and my stop loss is about $165. But I am confident the market may not get to there, won't get to there. All right, so then I want to show you how I was able to analyze the market to take this trade. That's what I want to show you in this video. So what I quickly did was to go to a higher time frame, like daily time frame, first of all, to look at what the market was giving. And from here, okay, I went to the weekly time frame to look at the structure of the chart, what the market is doing currently. And I noticed that the market has been selling for a very long time now. Since 2022 it's been selling, and the market just created, let's look at this. Where is it? The arrow line too. You can see the market has been creating lower highs and lower lows. So it has just finished creating a lower low. Now it's going back to create a lower high, so that it will continue its sales movement again. All right, so now at this point you can see the market is actually reacting. This is the weekly time frame, is reacting to, there's a little zone somewhere here. The market is reacting to a zone that is somewhere here, and we can mark this zone with a horizontal line. You can use the horizontal line to mark out that zone. This is actually a strong zone in this particular market. You can see the buys and sells around this zone. So um, I'm just using this horizontal line to mark it, but usually I would use a rectangle. Why using a horizontal line is because if I use a rectangle, as I go down the time frame, it will be too large. It's going to be too large on a lower time frame. So I'm just marking that out. All right. So I'm going down to the daily time frame. I noticed that the market created something like this. Let me show you. This is zone here. Market created a zone, a strong resistance zone, then later broke above it. Then the market came back to retest this same zone. The market came back to retest this same zone. Yeah, that's the moment. I have too many lines here. This straight line is a bit. Let me zoom out a bit, see if I can do something. Zooming out. Sorry, zoom in. All right. So this is actually a zone that the market created, and you can see the market has been selling from this zone, and later it bought above. It bought and broke above the zone. Now the market, on getting up there, you can see that the market finally sold back to this same zone. All this while it was still buying from this zone. Then on going back, it couldn't buy above. You see, it sold back down to this same zone. So on getting to this zone, it's an opportunity to find a possibility, to find a trade. So getting a trade here is you must find something to convince you that the market is actually going to sell. But based on what I'm seeing, or is going to buy. But based on what I'm seeing on this higher time frame, this daily time frame, based on my strategy too, I can't easily find an entry immediately. Although I can see the wicks we are having here is indicating a buys and selling activity, which indicates a possible impulsive correction in the market. These buys and sells we're having here, these weeks we're having here on this daily time frame candlesticks, indicates a possibility that we're having some green and black, green and, that is, bullish and bearish candlesticks here, compared to this smooth bearish candlestick here. So there would be several bullish and bearish candlesticks as we go lower the time frame, and this confirms that the market will possibly be changing direction. So for that reason, I decided to go down to the 4-hourly time frame. I decided to go to the 4-hourly time frame, and you can see what I told you guys. See what I mentioned to you, and you can see we have more of bearish candlesticks here. Then we started having bullish candlesticks coming in. All right, and you can see they are stocked here. All right, so once you try to zoom out a bit, you also see that the market is actually creating a structure. The market is actually creating a structure, and the market, you can see, it is actually reacting to this same zone. So what structure is the market creating, guys? we'll get a trend line, and you will see that the market is actually creating a bearish kind of a bearish channel. Okay, all right, so I joined the highs, the highs, and then I'll also duplicate this line to join these lows, guys, to join these lows. So when I joined these lows, I noticed, okay, this is an indication that the market wants to buy. This is an indication the market would be buying, and for that reason, my expectation is the market has to come to this trend line, has to come back to this trend line to either buy and break above this trend line, or it comes back to sell, do a kind of a retest and sell. But I'm really expecting serious buy moves on this crash 1000 index. So looking at the fact that the market, after selling from here, it came back to this zone, did a retest, still on this same zone, both the trend line and the horizontal support. You can see it bounced back to this zone, then still sold back, came here, retested on this same trend line and the horizontal support, then still came back down to this same trend line on the horizontal support. So this is an indication, coupled with the structure the market is forming here, is an indication the market is going to buy. So I entered this buy trade at this point, and you can see the nice buys. See the nice buy. This is my target. So even if we go to the lower time frame, like let's say the if we go to the 1 hourly time frame, you will see more structures. The only thing is that most times if you go to lower time frames, you might get confused. You might get carried away by the noisy nature of the chart at that on that time frame, so you might be confused on what to actually do. So that is the reason most times after getting a good entry or a good setup on a higher time frame, I may not have to go down to the lower time frame to find an entry. I will just calculate my stop loss and enter trades nicely. So you can see this pattern here now that the market has formed. You can see this pattern that indicates the market is actually going to buy. So what is possible is that the market will break out of this trend line as it has just done. Then it can, on getting to, let's say, a zone somewhere around here, I expect a pullback. There must be sales. The market can't just be buying straight up to this point. So I'm expecting some pullbacks, and the market will pull back to maybe a zone like somewhere here, then continue buying again. But this target, I am sure the market will most likely get to this zone. And even if the market doesn't get to this zone, I can take my, even if I want to take my profit somewhere here, this is about $400, guys, in profit, guys. So these kind of setups repeat themselves almost all the time. Not on only one pair. If you want to wait for it on one pair, it might take time. You can be checking other pairs. Every day you find similar setups that can you be using to enter your trades very easily. Guys, making $1,000 in 1 week is very simple. Making $500, making $2,000, depending on account size, is very simple, because you'll be finding opportunities if you are patient enough to wait for them to form. They set up forms, and then you get an opportunity to trade. You enter with a reasonable lot size, you make some good money, guys. I'm telling you this, it really works. Then there's another trade I took on US30. I took another trade on US30, and it is running very nicely, guys. It's almost hitting my profit. Okay, you can see the trade. I actually got this entry on the 4 hourly, I think, yes, on the 4 hourly time frame. So why did I enter this trade at this point? You can see I think this is my first time of trading US30 because of one of my students. I decided to analyze and trade this particular pair. All right. So after looking at this structure, the market, you can see the nice moves the market made from here, then started consolidating dynamically around here. Then it sold nicely. Now look at this zone. Look at rejections here. The first rejection week here. There's another rejection here. So market coming back to this rejection, to this same zone, gave me an indication it is possible that the market is going to buy again, since it has been buying from this same zone, guys. So I decided to wait for the market to this 4 candlestick to sell and indicate a rejection. So when I noticed the market was rejecting on the close of this bearish candlestick, I entered the sell trade with my stop loss just down here. I entered with the minimum lot size, which is 0.1, to test this particular pair, and you can see the market is actually running in about how much is this in profit? About 14, almost $15 in profit. So far, it's about to hit my stop loss. Sorry, my profit target, which is about $16 dollars, guys. All right, so it is very simple. It's very simple. If you can identify rejection zones and you wait for market to get there, as market gets there, you notice some form of rejection, you enter a trade, you mostly will be seeing some good profits. The only thing about this trading is fear. People have so much fear of losing money. When you are so fearful, you don't want to lose money, you will keep on losing the money. Sometimes the market might not give you a very clear entry, but the market is on the zone that is supposed to start buying or selling. If you want to wait for the market to really give you a clear entry or confirmation, you might wait and it may not happen. It may not happen. It's a normal thing in the market. So if you are very sure of a zone, sometimes the market gets to the zone and you are very sure, you can enter a trade and just put a stop loss a little away from it. Then you must be ready to lose the money if it goes against you and to make profit if it goes your way. And you won't just do this, you will do it based on the fact that market has been doing this same thing previously. So the kind of patterns, the patterns market has been behaving, market behaviors and patterns, just try to follow them up, because not all the time you will see the engulfing candlestick, not all the time you'll be seeing the evening star. It's not all the time you'll be seeing those candlestick patterns that confirm the market will be going your way. And most times before the confirmation even comes, the market has already gone far. And if you enter a trade wrongly, your stop loss at a wrong entry, your stop loss will be so large that if the market tries to do a little pullback, you are in deep losses or your account is gone. Meanwhile, it's the same trade that someone else who was able to enter on time got in and is making some good profit from it, guys. All right, so it's very simple. It's very simple. So if you're watching my video for the first time, please click on the subscribe button, and also like this video. Please share your thoughts in the comment section. Share your thoughts, just encourage me so that I can be doing more of these quality videos for you guys to learn from. It's very educational. Okay. And also, if you would want to enroll in my mentorship, there's a link in the description of this video. When you click on it, it's going to take you to my Telegram channel. Once you get to my Telegram channel, you'll find my direct contact. Then you'll reach out to me for your mentorship if you need to do that at all. If you need to, because I must tell you, if you want to go faster, you need somebody to guide you. But if you want to do on your own, you can still do it on your own. You can still figure out these things on your own, but it may take you a whole lot of time. You might lose money and lose money all the time. So if you can just pay for a mentorship, it will help you. Don't buy courses. I do not advise that. Don't buy any course to learn Forex. Pay for someone who is ready to teach so that you can learn. If you buy a course, you are on your own. Nobody is there to guide you. But if you pay for a mentorship, you are committing somebody. I mean, a one-on-one mentorship, but even if it is a group mentorship, it will help you, because although it still depends on who is the mentor that is concerned, guys. So if you want the best for yourself, this is the month of September and the year is about to end, so very close to ending, then you can just opt in and help yourself and see a different experience in your trading journey, guys. All right, so till my next video, stay blessed, guys, and peace out.